Banana dessert with short cooking time and less sugar. Let's start by cutting the bananas. Here we have 8 bananas. I'm going to slice them. All the bananas are now sliced. And I'm going to blend them with the hand blender. I put all the bananas in the bowl and blend them very well until I get a smooth cream. Done. We've blended them here. The banana is nice and creamy. I remove the blender attachment and transfer the banana to the pot. I scrape everything well to use it all. Now I add 10.5 ounces of sugar and 1 cup of cocoa powder. I mix everything very well. Now I turn on the heat and start cooking the banana with the sugar and cocoa. I let it cook until it forms a thick consistency. This is a delicious and easy to make dessert. And look how our dessert is already taking shape. The texture is becoming very creamy, but it still needs to cook a little longer. I'll leave it on the heat to thicken a bit more. Now I add a pinch of salt. This helps enhance the flavor. I mix well. Now I turn off the heat and will hydrate the gelatin. I have 4/5 of an ounce of unflavored gelatin. I add a little water. I mix well and let it hydrate for a few minutes. I turn the heat back on and continue stirring the dessert. Now I add the hydrated gelatin. I incorporate it well into the mixture. I keep stirring to dissolve everything. The dessert is already reaching the right consistency. The texture is perfect. Look how glossy and firm it is. Now I turn off the heat and transfer it to a container. I lined it with plastic wrap to make it easier. I pour the entire mixture into the bowl. I smooth it out and cover it with plastic wrap. I place the wrap directly on the dessert. Now I put it in the refrigerator until it hardens completely. Now the dessert is ready and firm. I remove the plastic wrap. Look how beautiful it is. Now I unmold it onto the board and completely remove the plastic. This dessert is simply wonderful. Now I'm going to cut it into smaller pieces. I cut it to the desired size. You can choose the shape. Do it however you prefer. Now I cut it into small squares for serving. Look how nice it turned out. The texture is perfect, soft yet firm. Now I coat the pieces in sugar. This makes it even more delicious. It's irresistible. Very tasty. Look how beautiful they are. Now I place them on a plate and repeat the process with all the pieces. If you prefer, you can also leave them without sugar. Look at this beauty. Our dessert turned out simply perfect. A homemade treat that's not only easy to make, but also surprises with its incredible flavor and texture. Perfect for sharing on any occasion. And now comes the best part, tasting this delicious treat.